Welcome back to my channel. Stay tuned to our channel for sports and entertainment news all the time. Please subscribe the channel. Bassereau and Boermans and Groot make Joao Pessoa Elite podium with empowerment. Remy Bassereau and Calvin I of France and Stefan Boermans and Joao Groot of the Netherlands, both benefiting from FIV volleyball empowerment funding, earned silver and bronze, respectively, at last week's Joao Pessoa Elite on the Beach Pro Tour. Home favorites Evandro Oliveira and Arthur Mariano Lancey of Brazil grabbed gold in the men's competition. USA's Kelly Chung and Molly Shaw, their compatriots Therese Cannon and Megan Kraft, and Brazil's Ana Patricia Ramos and Eduarda Santos Lisboa, Duda, lined up with gold, silver, and bronze on the women's podium. France's beach volleyball department has been allocated coach support funding from FIV Volleyball Empowerment, totaling $1,077,000 so far. Their men's national teams are trained by Brazilian coach Calvis Lopes. The Fédération Française de Volleyball has also received $5,500 in beach volleyball equipment. The Netherlands Volleyball Federation, NVVO, has so far been granted a total of $217,600 in national beach volleyball teams coach support from FIV Volleyball Empowerment. Their men's pairs are trained by coach Michiel van der Quip, a 1995 European champion as a player, and his staff. France's Remy Bassereau and Calvin I started their Joao Pessoa campaign from the qualifications and, despite losing their opening main draw match to reigning Olympic champions David Åhman and Jonathan Helvig of Sweden, they got back on the winning track, and another 5 victories later they progressed to the gold medal showdown and secured their first elite-level medal together and their second on the tour, after the Baden Challenge bronze last month. Seeded 21st in the 24-team main draw, Bassereau and I produced a number of upsets along the way to the podium. In their semi-final, the French duo mounted a 2-1, 16-21, 21-18, 15-13. Comeback against the Dutch pairing of 2013 world champion Alexander Brouwer with Steven van de Velde, seeded 8th. Second-seeded Stefan Boermans and Joao Groot of the Netherlands settled for bronze, their 11th podium finish on the Beach Pro Tour. In an all-Dutch bronze medal match, they produced a 2-0, 21-16, 21-13 shutout of Brouwer and van de Velde. Evandro Oliveira and Arthur Mariano Lancey, seeded 6th in the men's main draw, triumphed in the home sand of the Joao Pessoa Elite, claiming the pair's 4th gold and 7th medal overall on the tour. Apparently, playing in front of a Brazilian crowd works well for Evandro and Arthur Lancey, as they have won all their 4 gold medals so far, while playing in their home country. They also started off with a loss in the Joao Pessoa main draw, but then went on a run of 6 wins in a row all the way to the top of the podium. In their semi-final against Boermans and Groot, the Brazilians delivered a 2-0, 21-12, 21-19 sweep, and in the final, pictured in the main photo, they battled it out for a 2-0, 21-15, 27-25 victory over Bassereau and I. Kelly Chung and Molly Shaw of the United States won their first ever Beach Pro Tour medal together, and it was gold. The 9th-seeded pairing of reigning world champion Chung and her current teammate Shaw cruised through the Joao Pessoa Elite in Brazil undefeated in 6 matches played to top the women's podium. They mastered a 2-0, 21-18, 21-18 sweep of their semi-final against 11th-seeded Brazilians Carol Solberg and Rebecca Cavalcanti, the number 2 team in the FIV World Ranking, and a 2-0, 21-16, 21-17 sweep of the final against 8th-seeded fellow Americans Therese Cannon and Megan Kraft. Cannon and Kraft earned silver, the team's 6th medal on the tour. They guaranteed themselves a spot on the podium with a 2-1, 13-21, 21-13, 15-13 upset of 4th-seeded reigning Olympic champions Ana Patricia Ramos and Eduarda Santos Lisboa, Duda, of Brazil. Ana Patricia and Duda went on to claim bronze, their 4th consecutive bronze medal on the Beach Pro Tour, with which their impressive tour collection has increased to a total of 19 medals. In the 3rd-place match, they cruised to a 2-0, 21-16, 21-13 win over fellow Brazilians Carol and Rebecca.